Hi, class. While studying for your AP Computer Science Principles exam, you should practice the skills you will need with the programming language of your choice. To be prepared for this exam, you should have practiced programming using one or more languages that have all of the following: a way to assign, display, and input variables. The ability to use arithmetic operators such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. In computer science, there are instructions that allow you to modify, assign, see, display, or get from the user, input, in a program. You should be familiar with most, if not all, of these categories no matter which language or environment you chose for this course. The exam reference sheet was designed to give all test takers a common reference. Now is a good time to become familiar with the exam reference sheet that will be provided to you when you take your exam. There are types of programming languages: block and text. This is what these instructions in the exam reference sheet will look like in a multiple-choice question. Variable A is assigned to an expression, display an expression, and input. The examples provided here, which are quoted from the exam reference sheet, are to help you understand the syntax of the language you will see in the exam. Let's take a look at one example. Example A: refer to the code shown downside. Suppose a person wants to test this code. When they reach line 3, they type 7. What happens next? Line 1 is variable x is assigned to 0, line 2 is to display variable x, line 3 is x is assigned to input, and line 4 is to display variable x. Choice A is an error occurs. A person cannot interact with this program using the input function. A message would print out to let the person know this. Choice B is an error occurs. A person could use the input function in this way, but the assignment would not happen since nothing is returned from input. Choice C is the following output occurs: 0, white space, 7. Choice D is the following output occurs: 0, 7. The correct answer is C. Answer choice A is not correct because input does exist and was called correctly as shown in the table. Answer choice B is not correct because input does accept and return whatever the user of the program types. Answer choice D is not correct because display expression puts a space after printing. Arithmetic operators and numeric procedures. These are instructions that allow you to turn two inputs into one output. 2 plus 3 is an example of an operator of addition. All of these of the two inputs and the output are of the same type. Notice that 2 plus 3 equals 5. The inputs are 2 and 3, the output is 5, and all of these are numbers. This category could be seen in code in combination with any of the other categories in a multiple-choice question. Most of the operations above are not new to you. However, modulus may be a new idea. Any modulus calculation can be understood using long division until it becomes automatic for you. You cannot have 0 to the right of the mod, but you can have 0 to the left of the mod. For example, 20 mod 0 does not make sense since this would be like dividing by 0. 0 mod 4 is 0 since 0 divided by any number that is not 0 is 0 with a remainder of 0. Let's take a look at another example. 22 mod 3 is the remainder of 22 divided by 3. If the number to the left of mod is a multiple of the number to the right of mod, the result is 0. Example: 20 mod 4 is 0 since 20 is a multiple of 4. If the number to the left of mod is less than the number to the right of mod, the result is the number to the left of mod. Example, 4 mod 20 is 4 since 20 is too large to go into 4. See a long division to the right. Let's take a look at some questions. Question A, a person is writing her first program. She wants the program to say hello to her. Here is pseudocode for what she hopes the program will do. 1. Display please type your name. 2. The person types her name, Bella. 3. The computer will display, hello Bella. Which of the following programs will behave as intended? Choice A, variable x is assigned to input, then display hello, then display x, then display please type your name. Choice B, display please type your name. Then variable x is assigned to input, and display hello, and then display x. Choice C, display hello, then x is assigned to input, then display x, then display please type your name. Choice D, display please type your name, then display hello, then display x. This question is checking that you understand that sequence of code matters and that the input command is needed to get user input in a program for this language. The space will print after hello since this happens by default through the call to the display instruction. The correct answer is C. Choice A is incorrect because the input command is called before prompting the user. Choice C is incorrect because please type your name should be the first call to display. Choice D would be a syntax error since display does not return anything. Let's take a look at another question. True or false? 7 mod 2 is 1, this is true. 8 mod 2 is 0, this is also true. In general, if 2 is to the right of mod, the result of this operation will tell you if the number to the left of mod is even or odd. Next, if x mod 2 is 1, x is odd, this is true. At last, if x mod 2 is 0, x is even. This is also true. Let's take a look at another question. What would be displayed when each line of code, in line 6 through 13, is reached? Line 1, W is assigned to 0. Line 2, X is assigned to 4. Line 3, Y is assigned to 5. Line 4, Z is assigned to 0. Line 5, W is assigned to X times Y. Line 6, display z minus x times y. Line 7, display z minus w. Line 8, display y divided by x. Line 9, display y mod x. Line 10, display x mod y. Line 11, display w mod x. Line 12, display z mod x. Line 13, display x mod z. Let's take a look at the correct answers. Line 6, minus 20. The order of operations is followed. Line 7, minus 20 since W was assigned X times Y, lines 6 and 7 are logically equivalent. Line 8, 1.25. Division is performed. Line 9, 1. The remainder of 5 divided by 4 is 1 since 4 goes into 5 with a remainder of 1. Line 10, for the remainder of 4 divided by 5 is 4, since 5 does not go into 4. In general, since these are positive numbers and since the number to the left of mod is smaller than the number to the right, the result is the number to the left of the mod. Line 11, 0. The remainder of 20 divided by 4 is 0 since the result of the division is 5 with no remainder. Line 12, 0. See explanation for line 10 and line 11. This is an example of both. Line 13, this is an error. 0 to the right of mod is invalid since you cannot divide by 0.